Seun Kuti, an Afrobeat musician, is currently being held at Panti in Lagos State. Hi, welcome to what's happening this at the top 10 stories. At number 1, Seun Kuti, an Afrobeat musician, is currently being held at Panti in Lagos State for allegedly assaulting a police officer on Saturday. He was accompanied by a lawyer representing the law firm of popular human rights activist Femi Falana. The Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, ordered for his arrest after a video of the incident went viral and has ordered a full investigation into the matter. At number 2, the U.S. government has announced that it has put visa restrictions on certain individuals in Nigeria for interfering with the democratic process during the 2023 elections. The announcement was made by the Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken, who also stated that the U.S. is dedicated to promoting democracy in Nigeria and globally. The visa restrictions only apply to specific individuals and are not targeted at the Nigerian government or its people as a whole. At number 3, the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, stated that there is no need to worry about the disruption of the May 29th presidential inauguration. He emphasized that the inauguration date is important and warned political parties who may try to cause trouble before or during the ceremony to stop. The IG also mentioned that some political actors who were unhappy with the outcome of the 2023 general elections have been making public threats to disrupt the ceremony, and this should not be tolerated. At number 4, at the State House in Abuja, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo presided over the Federal Executive Council's special session. The extraordinary meeting on Monday is intended to give the government of retired Major General Muhammadu Buhari time to review all outstanding memos from ministries, departments and agencies before it comes to an end in exactly 2 weeks. It is anticipated that the lengthy meeting, which got underway at about 11 a.m., will go over at least 37 memos. At number 5, Nigeria's annual inflation rate increased to 22.22% in April from 22.04% in March, according to data released on Monday by the National Bureau of Statistics. The Statistics Office reported that when compared to the headline inflation rate from March 2023, the April 2023 inflation rate increased by 0.18 percentage points. The headline inflation rate was greater than an annual basis, according to the NBS, than the 16.82% rate that was registered in April 2022. In April 2023, food inflation increased from 24.46% in March to 24.16%. At number 6, the Taraba State Police Command has verified that an explosion occurred at a bar in Jalingo, the state's capital. According to the police command spokesperson Abdullahi Usman, the details of the explosion are still unclear, but the anti-bomb squad is presently investigating. The incident took place at the Jika drinking spot in Dorowa around 9 p.m. Although some individuals were injured, there were no fatalities. At number 7 on Monday, the Federal High Court in Abuja issued an order of interim injunction prohibiting the National Youth Service Corps from issuing or publishing a disclaimer to disown the certificate of service that Peter Mba, the candidate of the governor of Enugu State, submitted to support his eligibility. Justice Iyan Ekwo, speaking for the court, ordered that Mr. Ibrahim Muhammad, the Director of Corps Certification for NYSC, gets the restraining order. The order came after an ex parte suit filed by the beleaguered governor-elect, who was accused of giving a fake NYSC certificate to the Independent National Electoral Commission. At number 8, the President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, has congratulated Hilda Basi Effiong, also known as Hilda Basi, on breaking the world record for the longest hours of cooking and entering into the Guinness Book of Records. Buhari praised the young chef for turning her passion into a career and for the positive impact she is having on the economy. However, the Guinness Book of Records has stated that they need to review all the evidence before officially confirming the record. At number 9 on Monday, Babatunde Fashola, the Minister of Works and Housing, denied claims that more than 17 million Nigerians are homeless. Fashola insisted that the data was baseless and unverifiable, despite the fact that he acknowledged it was taken from the report's prologue, which was part of the 2012 National Housing Policy Report. The minister bemoaned the focus and binge on the purported 17 million housing deficit by stakeholders who have no proof, comparing the data source to a house without an address and criticizing their lack of evidence. The former Lagos governor made the comments at a roundtable discussion of African ministers at the recently finished 42nd Annual General Meeting of Shelter Afrique, a pan-African bank. Finally, at number 10, according to the Kano State government, 108,664 vulnerable people have been enrolled in its healthcare program to improve the accessibility of high-quality healthcare services. This was revealed on Monday in Kano by Halima Majinyawa, Executive Secretary of the Kano State Contributory Healthcare Management Agency. The enrollees included sickle cell patients, pregnant women, children under the age of 5, elderly people, and people with disabilities. Others included surviving HIV-positive people, lepers, the deaf, the blind, the intellectually handicapped, and others. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.